just warming up my vocals, and partly it will be on the EP that will be released January 2nd, and there is another one that will be released January 11th. So I have been working on, my me. Ah, 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 yeah. So some of it will be, just, Queen out here doing some, little something, just a sweet bit. And just really talking about love and all the representations of it or lack thereof. So it will be on, floorboards and rooftops. Peace and blessings. Kamike, welcome. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Juicy world, where you been? Juicy world, where you been? Happy holidays, happy holidays, happy holidays. So I messed around and was on this old mastery, and we'll be releasing this song. A few songs. I've been working on a few songs about love, and y'all know I love my poetry. Peace and blessings, Rochelle. Thank you so much for joining and being a part. I will let you know when it is released. Yeah. Rochelle, yeah. This is peace and blessings. Make sure you subscribe and click that notification button. So y'all know I done fucked around and got in love. And I absolutely love my daddy, and I absolutely love talking about him and, sharing in this lifetime with him and our family, our gifts, and, I just, so if you in love, if you've been in love, well, these songs are for you too. Oh, Chelsea in the house, yeah, Chelsea. Peace and blessings. My day was great, and yours? It's Talking Tuesday. Have you checked out those episodes, with our Atlanta co-host, Yams? If you have not, if you are just joining me, well, you will start to, learn what's going on here. Juicy World, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining and being a part. So I just wanted to come on. I'm just warming up my voice. And, like I shared, one song will be released on January 2nd. You guys probably heard it, but I'm not sure if you heard the in-depth version of it, okay? So it is a little bit more extraneous, and as we learn our voice and learn what we are doing in life, you know. Oh, this is a new one. Is it Is it Kobase? Kobase, 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 Kobase. You said yo. Kobe in the house. Yeah. Kobe. You got the Kobe in the house. Kobe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got the Kobe, Kobe. Awesome sauce. Thank you so much for subscribing. Kobe, just subscribe. Kobe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. You got your Kobe in the house. You got the Kobe with a K. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chelsea, thank you for being a part. Yeah, yeah. Chelsea, thank you so much for being here and being a part. And again, like I said, make sure you click that notification button, all right? Like we've been for standing for 8 hours, okay? And then I've been up since 4 a.m., you know, with my Atlanta co-host. So okay, really, for real, be doing that shit, okay? And so, again, if you have not heard, well, you will only hear it here first. Because the more that you engage and subscribe and click the notification button and make sure you share us because we're always doing something. You know, we got those hubby hoodies. You know, I just work here, so make sure you check those out. You know, I love you for greeting, you know, so. Yes, honey, I am madly in love with my husband. I am. Like, I don't care what nobody say, honey, okay? Kobe asks, do I have kids or grandkids? I absolutely do. Yes, we do. We have a few of them. So grandkids, no. We got a grand dog. We have a grand fish. But we ain't got no grandbabies. We do have 4 children. All right, we have 4 daughters. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 daughters and 1 son. All right, and we know somewhere out in the world, we also have parenting skills with other people's children. We also have, our children have sisters and brothers, so we always share, that parental guidance and that parental role. But yeah, we do. We have children. We don't have any grandkids, but granddogs and grandfishies. And we used to have a grand cat, didn't we? One of them kids had a cat. And so, yeah. Do you have any of them that have or virtual reality? Why? What made you ask that question? Virtual reality? Why, you got one? You want us to start one? Why? Tell us. We want to know. Let's Talking Tuesday. Talk your shit on Talking Tuesday. On Talking Tuesday. So, Kobe, you think that you're about to play with my kids, huh? So, what are you, a pedophile? Let me just straight ask that. Nah, we good. We pass. We pass. We appreciate that. We do. But for you to jump on my live to ask me about kids, it don't look too good for you, Kobe. It don't look too good for you. I was up here singing, saying you in, saying you into the family. You up here perpetrating on, oh, you better be 13. Okay, Kobe. I still don't know, Kobe. I feel like you need to ask your mama, okay? Yeah. It's 9:30. Why you not asleep? Why you not asleep? We have all different styles of beings that come on here, but why you not sleep at 13? I just need to know. Yeah. It's called Gorilla Tag. I mean, listen. You don't gotta prove nothing to me, okay? I just wanted to know what made you come over here to ask about my children. Okay. Oh, let me see if we can pronounce this. KYZOURZ. Welcome. You just need friends. You don't got friends in your classroom. This is. I don't like it. I don't like it. So you come on this live to ask for kids. Nah, it's a no. But I mean, we do have, teens that actually come onto our show most times to, air out or talk about things or whatever the case may be. You get bullied because of your ears. Wow. Let them know that if your ears are what's causing them the problem, tell them maybe they need to listen more, okay? So tell them there's nothing wrong with your ears. Anywho, I want to share something today on Talking Tuesday. So as I'm warming up my voice and being able to be a part of musicians, this has always been a field, of course, that has always been my first love. Music has severely been my first love. Before I was really able to love a few humans, and I say a few because, of course, you love your mama, you love your daddy, you love, since I call my husband daddy, okay, I call my dad my, father. Okay, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you, sweetie. I don't know what to say right now. I'm not really on here trying to give you friends. If there's something that you need to learn from coming here on this channel, cool beans. Um, you know, but that's really all I got for you. I don't, I really don't know. I mean, when it comes to bullying, I haven't even begun to even really remotely talk about bullying, and we will talk about that. But just know that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You're messing with my train of thought right now. I don't know what to help right at this second. Um, Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. I mean, I did give some words of encouragement to you. I mean, what you want me to roll out my Rolodex and get all the 13-year-old kids that I don't know? Like I don't know. I don't know how to really be of help at this moment, 9:33 and in the evening when I'm talking about singing and I don't um I don't, I want you to really get into your gift, if that is the case, and if you are bullying, say, I can't see you. So it's hard for me to really go on everything that you tell me that you're 13 and that you've been bullied and all of these things. So I'm going to just take your word that you are a 13-year-old kid. I really don't know. I don't even know what these emojis are. Why? I don't know. um, like, oh, my train of thought. I really don't. I don't know. I haven't even put bullying yet into perspective of to give the advice to give to people. So I I really don't know. I gave a few advice. Listen, if someone says, "Hey, your ears are too big," you know what? Tell them their ears are too damn small. Okay, that's really all I got for you at this moment. 9:33 at night. I feel like at 13 you should be getting yourself ready for school and yeah. So we got all these emojis like this. I don't know any. And I don't want to block you because I'm really trying to like, you know what I mean? Like I'm really trying to be the stand-up person to really just guide you real quick. But it's hard to guide you when like I don't know. Like I'm so serious. Like right now, in this moment, right now, if I can give you any wisdom, any words of encouragement, I don't know. I would say honestly, really dig deep in your talents. Really dig deep into what you feel like you're great in. Okay. Um, so I'm just trying to be patient because I don't want to get irritated, you know, because I really came on here singing and now we switch from singing to something else. So cool. I'm a flow with it. If you're being bullied at any age, okay, I don't care what age you are. If you are being bullied at any age, and that is something that really pisses you off and is something that really bothers you, I would really stress to you learn how to be even more weird. Okay. Learn how to be so amazingly weird that not only will people, not hit you or not, they're going to be so focused on, damn, like you're so weird. Like I don't even know what to do with you, you know. Me, I'm weird. I literally have, two different styles of earrings. My head is bald most times. I stutter when I talk. My mind can go completely blank. And then it's like it can remember. So, all I can say to anyone that is experiencing any style of bullying, because I want to get back to what I was doing, um, any style of bullying, listen, fight back. Shit, I don't care what age you are. Fight back. I don't care. You better tell somebody something, okay? You better dig down in the depths of your soul and your toenails, okay? And be like, you know what? I'm not going to take this no more. That's just that. I don't care what you got to do in your life to make sure that you stand up for you. You stand up for you. I don't care what age you are. I don't care if you're 7 years old and someone treats you wrong and you're 77 years old. Stand up for yourself. And that's that. Don't let nobody treat you how you don't want to be treated. And that's at any age, no matter how hard and difficult it may be. So I hope that I was able to guide someone because I really want to get back to singing, okay? Great. I done talked all day about advice. I done talked all day about encouragement. Now I want to get back to what encourages me to continue to go forward to help other people throughout their process for encouragement. And that's singing. Singing when I'm in such the most amazing space. Even when I'm feeling down, I sing. So, learning how to really take my emotions and really create the best outlet of what I am experiencing. And I take it through songs. And it may be something that I once was experiencing, something that, ooh, excuse me, something that I have learned to like overcome. And then something that, these damn emojis is like really, um, okay. And something that really helps me continue on within my journey to really, ooh. I love when your body makes its own musical noise. We are nothing but musical instruments. So taking my emotions and placing them into moving, moving songs, and just moving throughout. And I've cared about people before, and when these things that I'm sharing about, we're not talking about a mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, cousin, family member. We're talking about someone that once was a stranger. Even if your family was once a stranger, but someone that once was a stranger, and now it's like the love of your life, right? You can't really may not feel like you can do much without them, or whatever the case may be. And I've cared about people before. I mean, and at that level of my life, I may have been in love with the idea of being in love. I may have went through the notions of, damn, I think I love him, and whoever that him may have been at that time. And be like, ooh, I really can, see me with this person. Until one day, you don't see yourself with that person. It's just like, almost could have had a Snicker bar. And then we go through all of these trauma. We go through all the lessons in life. We love people, we dislike them, we don't get to know people. And then you start to realize, like, damn, if I'm really in this space with this person, well, where was I at before with these people in my life? Yay, you back. Yay, Queen. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you, Queen Girl. I appreciate you coming back, okay? And just really just sharing and just openly sharing and learning how to really just come in the space of the musician in me. You know, my father would always tell me, like, Sweet Pea, if you really just, stop playing around with it and really do it, you really be able to do it. And I would always he would think growing up that I would play with my voice, you know. Uh, Macy in the house, yeah, yeah. And oh, that was cute. I should have recorded that one. And you know, Game Time, I do remember you. I mean, who don't remember someone named Game Time? Like, I mean, if you don't remember the name Game Time, then I guess she wasn't that memorable. But I remember you because Game Time is so memorable to me, or memorable, excuse me. So if you're just joining me, welcome, come on in. I'm just really wrapping up the end of Talking Tuesday. We started early this morning, our 7 to 7:30 a.m. show with our co-host, our Atlanta co-host Yams. And we did the part 3 of Club Shay Shay podcast, and as he was interviewing Keke Palmer. And it really got me to thinking, why each time I'm on camera, when you're not supposed to clean your nose and you do all those bodily things, those things happen, right? Damn. And so, as going through the show and really just discussing, it really got me to thinking of, damn, like her parents really, really put her on a map. All right, Macy, have a good night. Thank you for joining. And, her parents really put her on the map. She started to become a millionaire at 12. And it's just like, damn, like if we have children and we learn how to put our children on a map, not saying we gotta uproot everything we do, right? But just for real, we really, good night, have a good night, yeah, have a good night. When we put everything and put our children on a map, it's more on a space of, I see what they doing, I know that they have such a gift that, you know what? I bet all my money in the world, or just about, that they gonna actually make me rich. Not only will they make me rich, but they're gonna make me wealthy. And I could just only imagine if I really would have won that TV12, that WHYY. I don't even know how old I was. I think it was like 11 or 12. But honestly, if I really would have won that opportunity, man. So, I'm really just taking the time to think dun 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 in the house. Yay, yay, yay. So as I'm warming my voice, what's something done? Just sharing with the people how I will be releasing part of my EP January 2nd and some January 11th. And so I just wanted to share that with you all. And, the more that I overcome, a lot of things. Okay, you watching basketball? Whoop, whoop. Was you watching football yesterday, the other day? Was it Sunday? Today's Tuesday. Was you watching it Sunday? Who was your team? Like, who was your team? I just needed to know. I just needed to know. Because I'm about to talk shit. Let me not. Because for real, you know, I told y'all, whatever team wins, that's my team. I don't care where it's at, wherever we're at. Even if it's a basketball game, okay? Okay, you, Houston? Yeah, Houston, right? Okay, okay, okay. I mean, I know a little bit about sports. I love when hubby teach me about sports too, cause it just he'll be like, yeah, babe, cause this mean this and that. And I'm like, and I do. I love when he teaches me. I absolutely love it. So just really sharing this experience of learning how to really become my own musician. I remember taking the kids to go see the movie Justin Bieber. Bieber. Okay. And despite how people may feel about celebrities and all of those things, right? Because sometimes I feel like in the celebrity world, right? They get all the money and don't know what to do with it, right? But then I feel like that's also within our culture too. We get all the money in the world and don't know what to do with it. We buy 10,000 flat screen TVs, okay? I know that Black Friday, everybody was around there just buying just unnecessary. Unnecessary. I barely have ever really owned TVs like that. I never really was a TV. I love movies, so don't ever get it wrong. I love movies, and that's one of my pastimes. With hubby, I absolutely love watching movies with him, and you know, um, and just really learning how to find my balance within the musician world. And as we were watching our co-host, and I was watching, the Kiki Palmer and Club Shay Shay podcast, which is on YouTube, by the way. Go check it out. And just really hearing the journey that her parents set for her, I think it's amazing. And they were working regular jobs. It wasn't like they were like rock stars from the beginning. Like they were working regular jobs, and they uprooted their lives to place their child that they knew was the fame, the stardom, and that was going to just take them through, and they just went all the way out. So I always talk with our kids like, hey, You still writing? You dancing, right? What you doing? You doing that poetry? You know, um, hey, Linda Marsha Keisha, go in there and create something. You know, I think that it means a lot because learning how to not only tell our children about finances, right, but also learn how to tell our children about their own gifts and tell them about what they have special about them and their superpowers and to be able to move through this harsh life if everybody needs to look and be the same. And that's really not. And then when they grow up, they're going to be so disappointed in you as that parent for really giving out them smoky mirrors, you know, and just really seeing Kiki and just again we all knew her as Akila and the Bee, and then being able to be a millionaire at 12. And she said I wore this like armor, you know, and I would have wanted to have worn that, you know. And yes, I'm sure it may not have been too much of a place for children, but those are also the ones that been here before, you know. And when you have a gift and you have a purpose, you need to be able to hone that. And that's what they did. They crafted her. They made sure, you know, I don't really know the real story of, you know, the Jacksons. And, you know, you can hear so many things. And I don't know the real story. But what I do know is that they always practice. They always, you know, whether if they were forced to or decided they just wanted to anyway, or they didn't want to get in trouble, or whatever the case may be, they knew. They knew. And I know every single time when I look at my husband, such an amazing artist. Every single time I look at our children, such amazing artists. And I will never give up that opportunity and that goal and that gift to be able to say, you know what, you're going to be somebody because you already are somebody and you came from somebody. You came from somebody, you know. So I'm just sitting here just recording, and I'm recording like I'm literally like for real recording, not just YouTube recording and, you know, just putting on my phone and just recording. I'm really like really recording, you know. And every single day I just get better and better through all the flat lines, through all the uncomfortabilities and through the stuttering and, you know, I'll forget my words, man. It's just so crazy how I remember there was a time, I don't even know what year this was, but if you ever remember me back in the day as Loxo, a poet, and I came from a eroticism, you know, straight spitting lyricism, okay? And, you know, I was always fire on the mic. Like, you know, so to be able to go back then, I used to write 100 poems. Kid you not. I used to write 100 poems a day and couldn't remember shit. So one thing that I had always remembered how to do was get my pen and my paper. And my pen and my paper became not only my best friend, but my pen and my paper became my lover, you know. And no matter what happened in life, my pen and my paper never let me down. So when music initially is my first love, I didn't act on it properly because I was not guided the way I should have been, even coming from musicians. My mother is a musician. My father is a musician. My aunts, my uncles, my cousins. Like, yo, like, I mean, I really can run down big ass names for you. Like, people that you have watched on TV. So, when people say, well, Queen, you almost got it, or Queen, you got it. It had to take me a long time to realize that I had it. And sometimes we don't know what we have because we always give away. And I was always giving me away. And then I had to learn how to save some for me. And saving some for me meant me really learning how to buckle down on me and my feelings, my emotions, and to know that, you know what? You really have something to say. You really, excuse me, I've been trying to learn how to burp in such the most feminine way possible because it happens when I'm on live. And it's like, it's nothing I can do about that. and, and I don't necessarily like having to continue to take one, take two, take three, take because the editing process become extraneous then. And I am an engineer by natural abilities, okay? Again, my mother, my father, my aunts, my uncles, my grandma, my grandfather literally come from a line of musicians, you know. So to really learn that I have something, yeah, it's 10 at night and I'm really recording, you know. So I appreciate you all coming on. It really just took me some time to just really sit here and I got my words and I'm really recording because it just, you got to do more in life than just go to work. And I just don't believe that. I don't believe that every single day we're supposed to work to our death. I don't. And then it's not even working towards your love, right? It's like just working just to keep the damn lights on. No, literally. And normally when I get off work, normally I am tremendously tired. I mean, because I talked to about maybe on a slow day, I talked to probably about maybe about 300. And that's on a slow day. And that's just clocking into work. We're not even talking about before we get to work. We're not talking about once we get off work and the things that happen in between. So for me to still have energy 9:59 at night, that's remarkable. Like, yeah, singing is my absolute first love. Like, you know, music is really my first love. And it took me a long time to, like I said, share within this gift of I really have something. And again, oftentimes we just don't know how great we are because either we really don't hear it or we really don't give ourselves the opportunity to hear it. And I was in both spaces. You know, I mean, for me, just the first person that was just like, oh, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what made me go to the studio as a teenager. I don't even know. I don't know if I went by myself. I don't know who I went with. I just know I went. And the studio didn't last, so it kind of makes me feel really good that you sound like a ran over cat. And I never walked away from it crying. I never walked away from it sad. Oh, excuse me. But I did walk away with never doing it. And I really wish I could remember the person's name. I remember slightly what he looks like. I know he was brown skin. He was really tall. He had like a curly, like a curly, I don't know if it was like a curly low top. Like mine, but not like mine. And he just was like, yeah, no. Like, you sound like a ran over cat. And I'm like, cool. I never went back. And matter of fact, when I did walk past there again, they turned it into a daycare center. A few daycare centers. Matter of fact, our children went there. And so just as I'm sitting here, and thank you for joining me as well, too. It's late, so thank you so much for joining, or early, wherever you are. And most times I like to talk a little bit slower. I try to speed it up, but I like to really talk a little bit slower because when I talk a little bit slower, it allows me to not stutter. And then sometimes when I talk too fast, I just completely stutter. So if you are here and you were able to be patient, cool beans. I appreciate you so very much. So sometimes I'm gonna try to speed it up though. So I'm gonna try. So just being in that space of like never doing that again. I never did it again until one day I did it again. And I was in Atlanta and I didn't know those people. They didn't know me. Who gives a shit? Like, I'm like, whatever. And I remember I just started being on the subways singing. Started being outside in the park singing. I just started walking in the streets singing. I'll be in front of people out singing. And then until one day I'm singing, people was like, wow, you really can sing. And I was like, oh, thank you. But it still didn't dawn on me. People were like, are you a singer? And I'd be like, I mean, a little bit. I wasn't there. I wasn't in the space. I didn't really believe that I had it. But then I would look at my family members and I'd be like, well, shit, they got it. But just because they got it didn't mean I got it. And I'm like, well, maybe not. So I would sing, I would continue to sing, I would sing some more. And then, jogging back to my memory. And then having children, I went to take the kids to go see Justin Bieber. And just really learning that he too, like most artists, learn by ba 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 ba. You're in school, you're in a choir. And so I did grow up in a choir. I did a choir, matter of fact, two choirs actually. Now it's really jogging my memory. Two choirs actually. Choir in church and a choir in school. Why is my nose like, what that mean? Does somebody be talking about you when your nose itch? Or is that your ear? And, just realizing like, okay, maybe I can do this. Started going. And then again, jogging back to watching Justin Bieber movie. And again, how most artists, they they learn by just making music, by making noise, by finding their own rhythm, their beat, whether if it's stomping their feet or moving their fingertips as they, you know, being, being, and just, just really just vibing and just making, thank you so much for joining, and just making their own music, and Justin Bieber, like, he learned how to play the drums on his own, and I'm sure, okay, his family members are, had something to do with it, but I really watched that movie and how he cultivated his own, like, following, like his own, like, hey, Justin Bieber will be in the mall, and girls would come to the mall and see where he was at, and he played the drums, he played the piano, he played the guitar, like, he just was being their own kid and just bop, hey, dang, 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 and one thing I can do really well is be an artist. That's one thing I can really say. And so just being in a space, like, I'm just moving my voice up and down, and I'm just finding out really what works within my musical vehicle, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I can't. Oh, I found out how I got this recording space. So not this recording software, but one of the recording softwares I found out through Chance the Rapper. He was dropping heavy dimes, nickels, quarters, pennies. He was dropping gold bars. And I was just there soaking that shit up. And one of the things he shared, one of the softwares, I went on. And well, the song will be released. I'm waiting for them actually now to, they just released one. And I'm waiting for them to approve and release the second one. So don't give up on your gift. I don't care if somebody say you sound like a ran over cat. You got people out here sounding like they don't have no nostrils when they sing, okay? Okay, let's be really real. You got people out here that can't speak a lick of nothing and out here making millions with their somethings. And I'm like, maybe if I really just sang every single day, maybe I'll really get good in it, you know? Maybe I'll really get great in it. You feel me? So it's literally almost just about the next day, and I'm just I'm just in a space of I gotta fucking win. Like, I gotta win. I gotta win for my family. Like, I gotta win. Like, every breath in me, I gotta win. Like, I mean, I'm not bad looking. I mean, okay, I'm pretty as shit. Okay. Listen, if you don't think you the bomb.com, just just be around me. It'll be all right. Uh, Listen, it will be all right, okay? Because I really have learned how to live in my authenticity. Listen, I stutter shit. I cuss, okay? Listen, all right? I love you to pieces and back into whole ones again, okay? I really don't like when people say, I love this person to death. Like, no, I don't want you to love me to death. I want you to love me to life, okay? I want you to love me while I am present, while I am here, while I am in a space of being able to reciprocate. Because it's going to be one day that's going to be it. And if all I have is just this, well, I didn't leave without nothing. And I didn't leave nothing here. Like I left everything here, you know? I don't know if I just tongue twisted myself, but, you know, just go with me. You know, because I don't know, just all week, you know, just being in the artist space, of being all week of not being in an artist space. Like all week, you got the district managers coming, you got the regionals coming, you got this, you gotta have that, you gotta do these, you gotta get this together, you gotta say this right thing, you gotta do that, you gotta wear this way, you gotta. It's just felt like a whole lot of primping and prying me, and I'm like, damn, like when will this shit stop? You know, so every single day I'm just getting better. I'm just getting better at singing. I'm just getting better at expressing myself. And, you know, sometimes people like, damn, Queen, you cuss. You can say things without cussing. You're right, but I choose not to all the time. You know, and that's what they say. It's my prerogative. Yeah, yeah. Don't have rights to that. So, you know, somebody gonna love me. Somebody not gonna love me. Somebody gonna wish me love. Somebody gonna wish me harm. You know, somebody gonna pray for me and somebody gonna pray against me. You know, so I'm okay with either because it's like I know what I'm intended to do. You know, I know what my purpose is and I know why I'm here. And that's why I don't care who sees. Like, I'm telling everybody. I'm telling everybody. You know, sometimes people are like, well, you know, move in silence. I done already moved in silence. That's why I'm able to tell your ass, okay? Okay? I got a big mouth, but I do know how to shut the hell up sometimes. And when I do, I'm doing some things. I'm what they say I'm cooking, okay? I'm in my recipe book. And whether if that's a juice, a shake, a sauce, a song, a shirt, a word of the day, an episode, I'm doing it. One by one, I'm doing it. So don't let nobody out here don't let nobody out here destroy your legacy. Don't let nobody destroy that. Because I don't care who it is. And maybe that's why that really didn't affect me when, you know, I went to the studio at a young age and he was like, you sound like a ran over a cat. And it did affect me, but it didn't affect me. Like, it affected me in the way that I'm still able to get up and do it again. It took me a very long time, so it did affect me. But it didn't destroy me. And I feel like a lot of times we allow things to completely annihilate us. And it's something that no one gets the right to do. I don't give a shit who you are. You could be down to the best pastor of the church. You can be the E-man. You can be your great, 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 great daddy with the good hair. No one can destroy this from me. Even when I'm gone, like all of this will still be here. Like I've been doing this. I'm 42. I've been doing this thing. For real, for real, for real. I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. You don't think I got a whole lot of things here in this world that's going to be here after I'm gone? I got everything here. You know, so one day everybody's going to be able to eat. And not eat to be full, but eat to be satisfied. Because that's what we look for. We look for the satisfaction, whether if it's in, you know, the smoky mirrors of things, whether if it's love, whether if it's lust, whether what people call them the sneaky, stinky links, Whether, you know, if you're engaged, married, whether if you're in a relationship, you just got out, you just got divorced, you're a widow, matter if you got kids, you adopting, you can't have kids, you want kids, you got, you know, you got fur babies, you know, whatever the case may be. We all have an agenda. We all have a purpose. And I don't, it's just not too many times that I've actually sat here and really was recording like the intro to the song. Like, I don't know, it just mean everything, you know. To be able to be an artist, it's nothing like it. Like, it's the most free-ish thing ever. I don't know if free-ish is a word, but we gonna just go with it. You know, so if you have a dream, if you got a goal, keep at it. Keep at it. Cause I'm not stopping. Like, I will continue. I will continue to push my husband. I will continue to push my children. I will continue to push my family. I will continue to push my friends. I will continue to push strangers. I will continue to push people. Because it's not, I can't take none of this with me, yo. My last breath. Oh, when somebody said they liked my glasses earlier, thank you. Again, it just, it just came to me. I should have bought my, these glasses are so damn bougie that you can't even wipe them off with everything. But my fiber, see look, don't work. Nah, I'll be back. You know, it's bothering my eyesight. All right. Oh, yes. These fiber, microfiber. Yeah, there we go. Baby Bubba, I can see you. You can see me. But yeah, never give up on it. I don't care how long it take you. Never give up on it. You know, especially if you have a message to relay, that's your responsibility to give, give it. You know, and unfortunately, fortunately, I was called out of all whoever's in my family. I was called, and you know, you got some that are pastors, some that are different styles of ministers. You got some that are the nurse, you know, the doctor. You know, everybody has their calling on what it is they're supposed to do. And if you're not doing it, and I'm not saying like uproot everything you're doing to do this. I'm not, what I did and what you do may be totally different. But being able being able to really be free and express, that was something that was always such a difficult thing, you know, and I feel like a lot of us overcome or will overcome that, you know, because thank you so much for joining. Because it's like, I don't know, I literally just recorded like my intro. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to felt all that. And they said I sound like a ran over cat. To run over these cats. You know, so yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just really sitting here vibing. You know, I've been in everybody's energy all week, especially last week. Last week was just like last week was just dumb stupid. I'm like, yo, it's gotta get better. It's got to get better. I got to do more. We got to do more. We got to. We got to. So I mean, I just been deciding to, okay, cool. Cousin say, yo, cut that dairy shit out. Cool. I ain't had no dairy today. I coulda. But I was like, I really have been doing such a disservice to my gift. Like I've been doing my gift dirty. You know, because people tell me when they watch the show, they be like, yo, you funny as shit. And I'll be like, I mean, depends on what day you come on. You know, I'm just learning how to really do this thing. And it's just, so you really got to figure when you coming on the mic, do you really have something to say? And I'm not talking about an episode. I'm talking about a show. You know, and it's just like, yeah, I really love doing this. I've been made to be in front of the camera. I have been birthed into a mic. Like, I mean, I can show you pictures of always seeing my parents on a mic. Whether if it was ministering, whether if it was sharing a song of a gospel, whether if it was, you know, motivating someone. I've always seen my parents on a mic. And that's one thing I don't ever regret. Daddy, cheers to you. And I am not talking about my father. Y'all better know it when y'all come in here, okay? Y'all better know who I be talking to. Because if anything, I am so myself around him, and I absolutely love it. To be in love and to just love the love, like be in love with the idea of love. I'm not in love with the idea of love. And I think that's really the difference from people that I really thought I loved, people that I may have loved at that moment, like the representation of it, and then to really know, like, I'm not ever walking away from my husband. Like, you gotta fight me, okay? You gotta fight me for him, okay? That's just that. You know, and my parents did always teach me, like, you don't fight over no man. Shit, I fight over that one, okay? And I am not, I can't say I'm not a fighter. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a big lie. I just fight differently, you know? And so to really write a love album, I ain't never do that before. I mean, I wrote poetry about dudes that I was hanging with back in the day. Or chicks, if you really know my life story. However, now I just love my husband. Like, I don't. All that knick-knack, paddywhack. I'm Gucci. Mm-mm. I even say his name in the album. I was like, King Gooch, baby. You know, like, to actually write an intro, like, I literally was like, ah, 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 King Gooch, baby. Hmm. So, like, even snippets like that, that's going on the intro, the outros, and just really learning how, to just really do this musician thing. And I know it's some beast out here in the music world on both ends, right? The musician and the ones with the labels. And it's like, I got my own label, and I always said I was going to be a household name. I remember when I was in the shelter, I used to say, I'm going to be a household name. And I love it. Hmm. I'm just excited. So, as I wrap up today, Talking Tuesday, and I just wanted to come see you all. Hmm. That was it. Just wanted to come check on my family, friends, and foes, and people that I really don't know. Yeah. So the quest of no dairy. You know I already don't eat chicken, beef, pork, lamb, ham, chow, right? So to be able to really put a hold on dairy because of my purpose, and cheese is my favorite, okay? Cheese is my absolute favorite. I mean, I already don't drink cow's milk, but cheese though, and not really being able to put that on there, I accept it. I accept it. I receive it. I'm willing to do everything that I need to do according to my spiritual space. Hmm. All right, guys, I am about to finish recording because now I'm looking at the time and I want to say I have about 1 hour left in me. That's good enough. Sweet Arbor Music Fest has mentioned Queen. Hmm. Mmm. And you mentioned me on both pages? Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and finish recording. Let's Talking Tuesday. Wellness Wednesday is coming up. And Wellness Wednesday, 4 things to know about a person, place, or thing. Hmm. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, I'm about to go back into my writing space, well, my recording space, because I already wrote it. So, yeah, about the latest track. Thank you so much for joining the QJS Show, formerly known as the Queen Juicy Shake Show, where we're always discovering and rediscovering a personal connection to oneself and others, are encouraged, inspired, and motivated on a daily. As we love to say here at number 4, Fresh Blend Irish, get green, get going. Peace, love, and always ashe, 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 ashe. Love you all. Have a great, great evening. And remember, don't let no one say that you sound like a ran over cat. You make sure you get that ass up and you rejuvenate your life, your purpose, and your legacy. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to make sure that your family gets what they need before your last breath. Because then what's the whole reason for you working like a slave, as they say? You work so, so hard, even at every job that you go to in life. To do what? To give them somebody else's business that they never going to receive? Hmm. Wow. Digging that gift, digging that purpose, dust that shit off. Master it. You ain't got to be great in it yet, but with time you will be. I can create a juice or shake with my eyes closed. I can really write my ass off with my eyes closed, even in my dyslexia space. Because I know what the hell I need to say and how to say it. It's going to come off like a run-on sentence, okay? So I've been really trying to now count those little 5, periods to be like, oh, that's a paragraph. But it may not always be like that. So I have learned how to self-express. Some love it, some may not. But I'm never giving this up. Even if my voice is gone, I'm be tapping with my toenails, okay? I'm doing it with my eyes, like. So I'm never giving this up. I got a big mouth for a reason, and I'm learning how to use it. So never give up on what it is, your purpose. And not just a goal, not just a vision, not just a job, not just a career, but your legacy. You mean to tell me your ancestors died for you to continue to do nothing with it? Man, let me go finish recording because I'm doing something with this. I don't know what y'all over there doing. And if you already doing it, hey, keep going. Keep going. Did you say Bob the Builder back in the house? Yo, you not 13. You playing games with me. Because you is not 10:37 at night on his live. So, again, like I said, if you really have a goal, a purpose, a dream, a vision, go do it. Go do it. And if you're 13, we're going to have, you have to put your parents on. We got to go live. I need to see you. Like, tell your parents that you need a live meeting with QJS, okay? Yes, tell them I said that because I need to know. Yeah. Listen, we'll figure that out, okay? I don't know, we'll figure that out. But in the meantime, in between time, thank you all so much, so very much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing with us. And thank you for sharing us to others. You know, a lot of times we really get into that selfish space where we just, mine. Because I do that, yeah. Because that's my husband, okay? And what? What they say I double dog did, I double, triple dog did, okay? Because not only you gotta deal with me, honey, you gotta deal with everybody connected with me. You taking him out, you taking me out. You paying his bills, you paying mine, okay? So if you got it like that, well, but if you don't, and even if you do, so this album is about love and the representation of it and the lack thereof of it and the importance of it. Like, it's important to love. But not only just love. And I know I was getting out of here, but this just kind of like dawned on me. And the importance of love and the importance of needing love. We need love to survive. Like, I mean, I can go a few little bit, but I can't go too long without my husband. Like, I've been waiting my whole entire life to finally connect and click with someone. And no matter how weird you are, they just get your weirdness and he gets it. Like, so I don't know who I really kind of didn't love, but thought I loved back in the day. But I know I never wrote no songs about your asses, okay? I know. I know that. I may have wrote a poem like, okay, because you pissed me off, whoever that may have been in my past. But to really write love songs, even when we would not be on the best terms and I'm still writing love songs, nah. So this album This album is really amazing because I just never thought that it would happen quite like this. And so, I love you, Daddy. And I love you for being here. And I love you for putting up with all my shit, all my personalities, all my characteristics, all my whiny phases, and all my, you better what you say? Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for loving us. So Queen is about to get on out of here. And, you know, I, let me get on out of here. Thank you so much for joining the QJS show. And we will be back on. Make sure you subscribe, click the notification button, and make sure you share this video, okay? Because I do talk about the importance of love and the lack thereof and what we need more of. So, ooh, I'm hot. All right, Queen gotta go. I gotta put this fan on, air on, something. I'm sweating. I love you all. Ashe, 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 ashe. 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 Good night, guys. I love you, Poke Greedy.